In a long-forgotten land, in a jungle dark and deep, there hides a ruined site, a tower temple, and a key. But what lies within, and what lays beneath, monsters, treasures, traps, and more, is what adventurers truly seek. Mega Dungeon! Mega Dungeon! Big and bold we descend. Monsters lurk round each map. Treasure hunts, puzzles too. Adventures wait for me and you. Mega Dungeon! Magic swords in our hands. Together we make our stand. Through the dark and the light, conquer every fight. Mega Dungeon! Side by side, face the fight. Heroes shine in the night. Secrets found, legends grow in the Mega Dungeon. Let's go!
It's the Mega Dungeon. Let's go. Hey, we're the Dicks in the Dark. I am DM Steve, and if you like Dungeons and Dragons like Mega Dungeon, smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you're not already. If you are, make sure you've rung that bell. Leave a comment, chat live if you're here live. I don't know if anybody's here live, but it doesn't matter. We're playing anyway. It's Dungeons and Dragons, guys. Garrett, how you doing?
I'm all right. Pretty average. Just chilling.
Just chilling. Dan.
Yeah. I think we need to amend our opening.
yeah.
Because it's
Right,
never all those people.
Well, I put all those people just in case, but
Yeah, true.
it is unlikely to be some of those people.
Yeah.
But
This
hey,
is
you
true.
never know. You never know.
Yeah.
They do have characters. They have
Yeah.
played in the game.
This is true.
It totally could happen.
So
Anyway,
what's up, DMC? What's up?
yes, what's up? So before we get into Mega Dungeon,
Are we gonna go into Micro Dungeon?
maybe. Oh no, my Mega Dungeon. I need to move us down a little bit because we're blocking the Mega Dungeon. There we go. Now we're looking a little bit better. Now we're not blocking that Mega Dungeon logo. It's not even a logo, it's just text.
Yep.
That, Anyway, Saturday, the three of us, wait, was it this last Saturday? It was last Saturday, right? This
yes,
most
it was.
Yeah,
recent
it
Saturday. Man, I'm out of it. This past Saturday, the three of us, plus Cameron, who is having extreme insomnia and wasn't able to join us tonight, we recorded some new campaign stuff. We have a new game coming out on Saturday, the very first of our Castles and Crusades Planescape campaign called Save Hell. Garrett's character's introduction, Brundy.
Oh.
You forgot to record.
Yes, I forgot to do that yesterday. I said I was
Okay.
going to, and I had so much time to do it.
So Garrett is going to record me
Tomorrow.
a
Making a note, so I actually do it.
a little intro or a little outro. I think I asked you for an outro.
Yes.
Didn't I ask you for an outro?
Yeah,
because
an
I'm gonna
outro.
do the intro for the first thing. So you got to get that to me because we have to have it out by Saturday, Garrett. Saturday. It's gonna be great. The first little bit character introduction for Garrett's character. Each Saturday in December, we're gonna release a new character introduction. Next will be Dan's, and then Cameron's. And then starting in January, the very first episode, the very first big session where everyone's all together of that Planescape Castles and Crusades game. So be excited about that. That is coming soon. We've got Nathan in chat says tired. Ain't nobody got time for that. I definitely don't got time for being tired. For sure. Faux show. Faux show. Anything to add to that?
No,
Nope.
that
All
sounded
right.
that sounded good.
Cool.
It,
Cool. Then yeah.
that sounded good. The
Playing.
only thing, yeah, the only thing to add is that we're not playing up and away today.
That's
Obviously,
true.
obviously.
Obviously, this is Mega Dungeon. Cameron, as we said, is not here, so we had to Mega Dungeon it. And are you guys ready for some Mega Dungeon?
This is another player character sheet that I'm not used to.
Yeah, I have to get used to the BX character sheet. Well, let me go over just anyway so that we can get the vibe going.
Oh, right. Oh, I forgot what it even is for Mega Dungeon.
Isn't it? Is it 420?
I think it is 420.
Feel like it's 420.
See,
I
this
don't
is the only
know.
one I don't have a. Yeah, it's 420. I don't have a macro for this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 420 coming up.
Vibe check.
Whoa, that's like
281.
yeah,
All right. It's not too bad.
nah.
It's not too bad. So,
Oh man, what's his name is still dead on the map.
yeah, that's true. Othix.
Othix is still dead on the map, man.
The last time we were together, it was us three, and your characters, Chuck Testa and Sarducci, decided to take Othix and Sheffy the dungeon chef, into the dungeon, and it was kind of disastrous. You guys didn't die, but Othix, your henchman, he was killed, and Sheffy, he got the hell out of there. And unfortunately, Sheffy has not been seen in the keep since. So Sheffy he's skedaddled. He's not dead, or at least you don't think, unless he died out in the jungle. But he's gone. So a little bit of time passes. You kind of got yourselves a reputation. The other problem is that Buster, John, Craven, those guys just keep going on benders. They cannot focus on Mega Dungeon. They are trying to enjoy of um, the fruits of the keep town and the various things around. There are unusual plants in the jungle that make you see weird things. So it's possible that they might have got into some of those. You guys are just ready to go down, but things have
Oh,
gotten
oh
dicey.
boy, we are so ready to go down.
Well, here's the problem. You're staying at an inn, and you're kind of like whittling your money. Your profits are getting whittled away at this inn and all this stuff, and you're like, okay, we gotta do some stuff. We gotta figure some stuff out. But as you're thinking about going in and clearing the rest of this dungeon that you've really mostly you feel like you've gotten a good chunk of it done, you hear a story.
Is it of a lovely lady?
It actually, in fact, is. You see, this this princess showed up. Now,
Oh, wait a
nobody
minute.
was
Is she a princess?
nobody was supposed to really know that she was a princess, But the thing is, she couldn't help but she was a princess. She was
Okay.
very, very exotic. She came in, she was bossy, a thief by trade. Apparently, she had escaped from her very, very controlling father. Now, this this girl, she she went into the dungeon with a group of adventurers. They went into your neck of the woods, and only one from their party returned. Their cleric. He had a harrowing tale. Their party entered your section of the dungeon,
How dare they?
found this area over here,
Which area?
where
Oh,
there is a pool that has a trap door at the bottom, and they descended into that trap door. Now, most of the party's probably dead. It's possible that Amira, the thief princess, is alive somewhere down there.
So now we have
But,
to go rescue a princess.
well,
or
Clifford Jr.
or killer.
Clifford Jr. tells you that apparently some emissaries from this girl's exotic country have come and offered some sort of a reward. They've tracked her here to the keep. The reward is 10,000 gold for her alive. She might be right under your property. Clifford Jr. suggests that it might build you some goodwill back in Keep Town to check it out. I mean, if you find her alive, it's 10 grand. If you find her dead, it's 5 grand. If you don't find her at all, well, you don't get anything.
Right.
But or you could just continue on, and there's obviously you've got a little bit more here. There's a door here, and there's a door here, and there's a door here. But
Did we haven't gone downstairs yet though, have we?
no, you haven't gone
No.
down any. I mean, you've taken the elevator down to this level, so you
That's
know
what I
that
mean.
there.
We haven't
Yeah,
gone down under
mhm.
what we've already what's
Right.
already on the screen.
Right.
Is
You're
what I'm saying.
aware that you are down to the 6th level of the dungeon,
Okay.
and you have not gone any further. Now,
Well, I'm not getting any younger. Obviously. In fact, I've gotten so much older.
Oh, didn't you
that's
get hit by
that's
the
true.
aging stick?
Twice.
Yes.
Is it broken?
Yes.
Did it break?
I, I think it
Mm.
did.
Oh, I
No?
got hit too. I forgot. I'm 30 something now.
That's right. That's right.
No,
There were
it's not.
some unfortunate Staff of Withering
Yeah,
incidents where.
it's not. No, it's not broken because it's still on the character sheet, so it didn't break. I
Okay.
still got it.
Something broke, I think.
My
Unless
my
unless I'm
my.
thinking of a
No,
different
it was my uh not my Morning Star. It was my other one. The other thing that
hammer or something.
yeah, hammer or whatever.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
got a
yeah, yeah.
because I've got a pole hammer now.
Oh, because you have Othic's pole hammer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. All right. So
Yeah. Damn. So crazy.
so So what are you guys gonna do? You've gotta probably hire some more hirelings because the last time you saw Buster, he was tripping balls, um, saying that he was gonna go into the jungle. So there's apparently some tribe in there that has some ceremony. Could last a long time. You're not getting help from him. You haven't seen John. You haven't seen Craven. You haven't seen Cappy. Wait, who's Cappy? And a typical elf, uh, Cal elf. He's still not sober. So you've got the two previous that seem to be pretty fearless. Like I said, Torchbearer Tori.
We've never used either of them.
You've never used
Right.
Torchbearer Tori, but you know them. They've been around. Of course, Tori, a gnome, crazy little gnome Torchbearer. You have, of course, Brof, Brof Derpta. Brof is pretty much the standard barbarian in furry boots, as you can see. He speaks in great grunts and carries a great sword. And then there's two new guys, two new people that kind of just showed up. So first of all, there is the. Yep, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm like showing you the character sheet. Wait,
Well, no, we don't see the character sheet though.
oh, but I do. Oh, I know why. Because I have it set. Hang on. I have the characters because they're technically my character sheets, so I need
Yeah.
to uh, bust that back. I can fix this. I can fix this.
Sure.
All right. So this is Roland Biggs. He's not that big. You would think that he was a halfling just by looking at him. Apparently, he's not.
So how much?
Oh.
So what is Roland's specialty, and how much does he cost?
He's just not big. That's
So
pretty special.
Roland hasn't really discussed his specialty or what he costs because he hasn't worked yet. Um, the other person that hasn't worked yet, and again, this is why these people are possibly maybe even willing to work with you, is Chris Copperfield. Chris
Sure.
Copperfield, he is so weird, but for some reason the chicks dig him. And he's a magic user of sorts. You can tell just by looking at him.
Mm-hmm. So
Yes.
Huh.
so here's my thought. My thought is this: the further we go into this thing, the more dangerous it seems to be getting. The more dangerous it seems to be getting. So we gotta bring the princess out at least the dead to get something. Poor Othix. The gods rest his soul. No longer with us. I think we might have to take all four.
you, you think we? I don't remember. What was my voice for Chuck Testa? You
It's
think we
been a
need
while.
all four? But we're just gonna take all our money. If we're getting the princess, do we really want to waste 5,000 gold?
Hmm. This is a true because you are very, very strong.
Yes, indeed.
Another knight says, I am arrived. Welcome, sir. And with that, first of all, if you want to, if you even want to get Chris Copperfield or Roland Biggs, you probably need to negotiate with them. So you got to decide who's gonna talk to them, or who's gonna talk to who,
Oh,
and then you've got to figure out if you can come to some
oh.
sort of a price, of a deal.
So I think wasn't John our guy who was the negotiator?
Was, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. John is, who knows? He's likely tripping balls with Buster.
Hmm. Maybe he fell back down that damn hole,
It's possible.
or maybe he's fallen down a different hole. He's tripping balls.
Yeah, that's likely. It's likely he fell down a different hole.
So So I'm assuming that there's no hiding the fact because of the people that are there and everybody knows that this princess is there. There's no hiding the fact that there's a bounty.
There's definitely no hiding the fact that there's a bounty.
Okay. Okay. We have to start from from that
Right,
premise.
right. From that premise, the premise that there's 5 to 10,000 gold on the line.
Also, if there's a bounty, there's a possibility that other people are going to try to stake our claim and go down there after her in our territory.
In that territory.
In our territory.
Forget about it, these mooks. Get them out of here.
Okay, so here's the thing. So do we need Torchbearer Tori, or do we still have our continual light?
Cast 3 episodes ago, 4 episodes ago.
So the continual light was cast on the front
My
of
shield.
Chuck's shield, and
Chuck still has his shield.
it's still there. So
Okay.
assuming
Okay.
that is your main source of light,
Hmm.
then yeah, you still have that.
And Tori doesn't fight unless she's pinned into a corner.
Right, Tori, and she needs protection. She's really not too much of a fighter unless things get real crazy.
Okay.
So maybe we try just the 2 new hirelings.
Okay, so I guess we're going to bring the 2 new hirelings into the bar. We'll invite them in,
Okay.
and I guess we'll both of us will sit down with these guys.
I'll bring in a round of drinks as well, like full tankards, 4 of them. Just slam them down on the table.
Okay. All
And
right.
I'll
One
Go
say,
ahead and
one
go ahead and
tankard
take
is
off.
as big as Roland himself.
Go ahead and take off 20 gold for drinks and some food.
Take off
"Buddy,
your
go."
pants.
Oof.
So that's
Right.
pretty good. You kind of start to butter them up. Uh, Now here's what I'm first gonna have you do. I'm gonna have both of you make charisma checks.
Oh boy.
This is.
Actually, my charisma is not that bad. Damn. We're just
Yep.
terrible. We're terrible. Horrible people.
So,
we're not very convincing
So-
at all, actually.
The last guy that died, it was mostly his fault. There was only a few things we could have done. So it like you gotta ignore that really.
Also, even though we look older, we don't feel older.
yeah. So you're not winning very many points with Chris or with Roland. They're kind of Roland never takes his mask off and he says,
Oh, look at I, even I have a mask, and he puts this mask on. See, we're like a brother.
That's
You're
right.
like you're like my little brother.
Because of the shared mask, I'll let you re-roll your charisma check. We'll see. We'll see if the shared mask helps.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, doesn't help. Doesn't help at all.
So I heard if we get this broad back, that that's like 10,000 gold.
That's the guy who gets all the chicks, right?
No, that's the guy. That's Roland. Roland Biggs. He's the guy behind the mask.
Oh God.
Behold, the party that can't get hirelings. That was Chris. Um,
Behold, the hirelings who can't get to work. Because his charisma's so bad.
I haven't yet tried. I'll conjure work. So you talk to him for a while, and after some hashing out, both of them, because they're both together, you have them all here together, so they're kind of like teaming up on you. Both of them want 10% of the 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 money, the reward money, and an equal share of treasure. I also have no face. Misa Jaja Binks. Misa freaking out. What?
So this
Jar
is
Jar Binks.
a
Wait
worse deal than Broof.
Well, wait a minute. So you want well, no, Brove would want half of
Justin.
everything. So he would want also half of the spoils. Half of the half of the of the reward as
Well,
well.
not half. Brof wants, let's see. He wants an equal share of treasure.
So
That's his only
so so he would
that's his
also want
get.
a third of the reward.
He would likely want a piece of the reward, yeah.
So I think it's a good idea because he said it. So it's a canon. That voice that comes down to the table every now and again. He said they both will want to 10%. That means that they each get 5%.
Hang on.
That
Nope,
sounds
nope,
right to me.
nope. That's what I that's how we're interpreting it. That's the and the,
Um yeah, Roland and Chris are not buying that. Not at all. They each want 10%.
That's not what you said to begin with.
This is a negotiation, friend.
You are also untried.
Um,
How about 10%?
make
am
a
not-
You
saving.
die.
I am not trying to sound like Jar Jar Binks. He's it's a terrible Italian accent.
Oh, I see.
Uh,
He thinks you're trying to sound like Jar Jar Binks. He's doing Father Guido Sarducci,
Yes,
a comedian
yes.
from
If
way
you,
back in the day.
yeah, if you look up Father Guido Sarducci
Yeah.
and listen to him, I'm trying. That's what. That's where.
I didn't even catch that. That's funny. Um oh
What am I?
god.
What am I
What,
rolling a save
what was I
on?
gonna say? Oh yes, oh yes. Both of you go ahead and roll a save versus spells.
Oh fuck.
Gungan is a terrible Italian accent also. Is it? I thought it was something else. But we're not
Yeah.
gonna talk about that.
No, we're not gonna talk about that at all.
Alright, go
Let's
ahead
see.
and yeah, go ahead and roll let's see.
God damn.
Alright.
I wa- when I want high, or when I want high, I get low. When I want low, I get high.
uh go ahead and also that applies to Chuck as well.
and this was
Saving throw versus spell.
magic staff.
Yes. Correct.
Hey.
Okay. So you're like sitting at the table
Because I'm older. 'Cause I'm the boomer.
and Sarducci is kind of trying to tell these two guys what for. And then Chris goes,
Oh no.
"You're done." And Sarducci just goes, "Doom." And like just completely falls asleep on the table. And now Sarducci is asleep at the table, and
How'd that happen?
Chuck
Sarducci.
Testa is alone.
I'm slapping his back a bunch of times.
So you slap his back, and you begin to wake up. Sarducci begins to wake up. So after a moment, Sarducci's he's trying to get his eyes all adjusted, and
Don't do that again.
there there are four of him in front of you. Like you see four of them.
I'm not paying you, all of you.
And he says, "We're good." And then he starts to pull a multicolored scarf
Oh god.
out of his sleeve, and he's just like flinging it towards Sarducci, just like, and it's super long.
Well, I may not know magic, but aren't you burning up spell slots doing that? We can use those. I think you just lost 2% of your cut doing that.
We're not going till tomorrow, right?
I guess that's true. Okay, you got your 2% back.
Yeah, we need to say that's 10%. 10%.
All right. I mean, 10's a
Have you
small
agreed?
number. Chuck thinks 10's a small number. Because that means I still get 90.
Whatever you say.
But I knew what you were going for. I was more hearing the mob boss from Men in Tights, says another name.
Make sure that you bring
Mhm.
your food, your water, your provisions. If you want that much, we don't supply.
That sounds fair.
So, little one, what? Or did he? Or during the conversation, did he tell us the specialty?
Um,
Did he tell us what he does? Because I have a feeling we would have pressed. We kind of know what douchebag does. But the other guy,
right.
I think that we would have gotten it out of him before we agreed to take him anywhere.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just I'm just fucking little.
no, I mean, you know what he does. Yeah, he's clearly a thief.
Okay.
Yeah, he's upfront about that.
Okay.
Um, and he when he when you ask him about his specialty, he gives you your gold bag back.
Oh
Your
shit.
bag full of gold, Sarducci.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
here
Is
you
it
go.
is it light? Is it lighter?
It may be 100 gold later.
Okay. Kind of figured. Why is that not? Oh, that's why. So where is that on this sheet? Shit.
Well, they'll meet you here tomorrow morning.
Yes.
We'll be here in a flash. And then in a poof of smoke, Chris disappears.
Do we sneaking out the door?
Yes.
Okay. Lean over.
Well,
I lean over to Chuck. I hope he dies first.
You know, we could get an extra 20% back if they just didn't return.
This is where the party takes the turn.
takes an evil turn as just killing hirelings. Going into the dungeon, killing hirelings for their experience, like stuffing them in little alcoves. It's like some kind of weird meme. Oh boy. Well,
Ugh.
then we'll head on over here to a freshly clean map.
Well, we don't have to go through our map.
I'm gonna just say that you're able to navigate that. I mean, it's only like one room and a hallway, really, or like maybe two rooms and a hallway or something like that. It's not very far. Yeah, it's like one room and a hallway, basically. So I'm gonna say you're able to get down to the
Down.
place where there was the pool,
Mm-hmm.
the trap door. You're able to open up the trap door. All the water rushes out of the pool, and it looks like you can climb down inside.
You know what? I bet you. Check your hit points. I bet you we need hit point. We're probably. At
Oh
full.
yeah, yeah. Everybody's back to full,
You
obviously.
think I've been hit before?
Yeah. What?
I actually was down 2 HP. That's it. But yes, all right. Since I have the since I have the light, I'll go ahead and head down first. I will take the lead.
You climb down, and there's kind of a crappy ladder that that you're able to climb down. Is Sarducci gonna go next, or is he gonna have the hirelings go and he's gonna take up the rear?
Sarducci's going to take up the rear.
All right. So Roland goes second, and then Chris goes third, and Sarducci comes out the rear.
That was
bad wording.
that was a choice. That was really a choice.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Anyway, you finally get down to a point where Chuck realizes the ladder. He like gets down and then there's no more ladder. Like his feet are just gonna dangle.
Can I see like how much further down is it? Is the drop?
Kind of like angle your shield down so you kind of can see down, and it looks like it drops and then kind of like goes. It's like a slide.
There's
But
do
how
I,
far?
do I have a rope?
It's not far. I mean, it's just it maybe about a few feet. It kind of turns into an incline.
Can I try to like put my feet in at like wrap around the side so I kind of dangle upside down so I can try to get out my rope and tie it to this ladder?
Yes, you can attempt that.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and have you. Gosh, first make a dexterity check and then make a strength check because I feel like you need both
Hmm.
to finagle what you want to do.
Well, put
Head
that
first
first
down
leg
the
up,
slide.
he just falls.
So you get to the bottom.
Damn.
Chuck tells you there's a slide. He says he's gonna try and tie the rope, and then immediately he like drops down and you 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 flip down and you just go head first and you just go zoo and Chuck is sliding. He's gone.
You guys are in the dark later.
Oh, that's right, and it does leave everybody else in the dark. And Sarducci, figure out what you want to do because I have to help get lasagna out of the oven.
Oh God. Mm.
Mm, mm. Yeah, but we need the other. What's Sarducci doing? Oh, here we
I'm thinking.
go.
I'm thinking. I'm distracted because that's got to be one big fucking lasagna. Takes 2 people to get it out of the oven.
She's a small person. She needs help with big things.
Okay, so where did he go?
I don't know. I can't see nothing.
Does the wizard have light? I'm not sure. Let's look. Nope.
Did one of you bring a torch?
I got a torch, but I don't know if I can get to it. Do you have a torch?
Do I have a torch?
Roland's gonna try and get to his torch.
Actually,
I think I got it.
okay.
There's a brief little bit, and then there's some light once again. Meanwhile, Chuck, he slides probably about 40 or 50 feet before finally being deposited uh, into a room from
Hey, Chuck. Chuck.
the south side, and I am gonna be super nice, and
Give me
I'm
a
gonna
starting block.
mark your starting spot here.
Nifty.
Chuck.
That's where Chuck is, and so basically, the south wall is right here. You came through a hole here in the south wall, but the south wall is right here, and
I'm yelling for Chuck.
you hear some like echoey yells from behind you. You've come out into a pretty large, very wet room. It's about 25 by 25 feet, and it's slick and damp from all the water, the slide deposited. There's just wetness everywhere. The floor is covered with about 2 inches of shallow water, so you like splashed when you hit. You kind of slid out into the middle. Um, there's a persistent dripping sound in here, and towards the north end of the room, there are two archways, one on the east and one on the west wall. Both of them are about five. Here, I'm gonna help you real quick because just so that you can get started right. There you go. Because the
the
wall,
X.
yeah, because you slid out into the center of the wall.
Okay.
Is like
Okay, I gotcha. So I'm.
yeah.
I
And then
gotcha.
there are two archways, one on the east and one on the west wall. Uh, and they're maybe about 5 foot from the back wall.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
you can hear the Chuck, Chuck from above.
Uh, I'll yell up. Yeah, the water's fine. Come on down.
You kind of hear like a
Yep.
That means let's go.
uh, are you sure?
Sarducci, let's go.
Ah, crap. Sarducci, crap. All right.
Now we're done. So.
Sarducci lets go,
I mean,
slams into
Chris.
Chris, who slams into Roland,
Yeah.
and they both pop off the thing. Slide down, and the three of you are deposited into the same slick, wet room with the archways and the water.
See? I told you he would be here.
What took you so long? Did you attach a rope or some way to get back up, like I was meaning to do?
They're just looking at Sarducci.
Who
So
actually.
you did it. Cool.
Oh! We don't need to attach a rope. We're okay.
So we have fly of some sort.
No. I actually have a rope of climbing.
Ah, nice.
So yeah. So there's yeah. We can get it back up. It's okay.
All right.
Well, that's good. What's the plan?
We make magic.
John were here, he'd say, go left. Always go left. I think we check out this left door. Or
I think,
archway.
though, we should examine this room real quick.
All right. So, you want to take a search of this room?
Yeah, I think that's you rolling. Because I don't think we have. Wait a minute, I'm looking.
There is one. You have to click, I'm pretty sure, thief.
Oh, that's right.
Or no. Oh no, detect secret doors. It's on
Yeah,
every class.
it's on there. It's on there for everybody.
Woo!
So people are kind of searching around, looking for
Oh, I
secrets
actually
of
had that. Weird.
looking for secrets of any type. Chris is like, I suppose, and
This is also the floor as well.
Hmm?
Even though the floor is covered with water,
mm-hmm.
this is checking the floor as well.
So
Is there anything like in the water, like algae or fish or anything like that? Or plants?
you're looking around. Nobody finds any secret doors, by the way, but you do see there is a satchel right about in the middle of the room, a very small satchel, leather.
Okay, pick it up and look in.
There's a scroll.
Look, it's a scroll. The one I want. Can I read the scroll?
You
Is it
take
is it is it a scroll that I can read?
you take the scroll out, and da, 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 da. Yeah, check something real quick. Uh, yes, you can read the scroll.
What kind of a scroll is it?
It is a scroll
Of scrolling.
of cure light wounds.
All right.
It's basically an extra cure light wounds.
That's a good thing to have. All right. Well,
Thanks.
put it back in the satchel, and then put the satchel. Yeah, keep the satchel.
Just keep it. Okay.
hmm
You sling it back. Nobody finds anything else other than the
I
little
I
leather
do
satchel with the scroll.
I do tell everybody what I've got though.
Okay.
Cool.
Just in case. They must have dropped it.
All right. So the left archway.
Yeah. I'll stand in front of it like where I am there, and then just, if it really is an archway, jump in front of it suddenly and look down the hallway.
You jump in front of it suddenly. Look down the hallway, and you see maybe about a 25-foot hallway that ends in a door. No other doors to the left or right that you can see. It just seems like a straight hallway, door at the end.
Pay no attention to the field drawings. Okay, we're good. All right, cool. Did I lose my 10-foot stick? I still have a 10-foot pole. You know what? I'm breaking out the 10-foot pole, putting it together, and checking the floor.
Mm. You're
As we go
10-foot poling it down the hallway.
and as we go down the hallway, as I'm in the back, I am going to detect secret doors.
Roland's going to kind of like, he's little, so he's going to kind of join you, kind of go around and kind of get right in front of Chuck. As Chuck's kind of tapping with the 10-foot pole, he's kind of making sure everything's cool as well.
Oh yeah, we actually have a thief. Okay.
And I'll say that since you're searching, Chris will go ahead and search. Nobody finds anything. There are no traps, and you finally make it to the door over here at the other end. It is closed, but you have no idea if it's locked or anything else.
Um, Roland, is this your thing? Can you tell if this door is good to go?
Yeah, let me check. It's it's not locked, but it's like stuck.
Go ahead and roll. This is a stuck door. Go ahead and roll your open doors, which is across from your strength.
Roll your stuck door check.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ha! Wow.
All right. So you put your back into it and you bust this door open. Inside there is a kind of a long, thin room. It's maybe only 10 feet from this this east wall to the west wall, but then the overall length of the room is more like 25 feet, and this door is right in the middle of the wall. There is, thank you, there's a door to the right next to the east wall, and on the left, the south wall, there's an archway. It is also against the east wall. In the room, there are stalactites dripping onto the floor. A plop, plop, plop. The southern archway is partially flooded in knee-deep water.
Are you talking they're here or where he put them?
Oh no. They're sorry. They're like
Ooh.
they're on the south wall and the north wall, but up against the. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And I was just delivered
Lasagna.
this beautiful lasagna.
Is that a homemade lasagna?
Yes, that the Mrs. DM Steve cooked for me and herself, obviously.
I was also just delivered hot chocolate.
Hmm.
I wasn't delivered anything because nobody loves me. But I just finished off my homemade hot apple cider,
Hmm.
and it was
Nice. Is it
a
alcoholic?
it was. It's in me now.
Yeah,
So
that's
so
good.
so I'm alcoholic now.
Excellent. Mm.
But yeah, it's one of my homemade alcoholic ciders that I
Mhm.
steeped and added some spice to give
See.
myself a nice little mulled
Excellent.
cider. Yeah.
Well, in this room, as I said, there's water.
Cool.
It's the
Clear
northern half is kind of
water.
dry, but the southern half, the floor in here is kind of uneven, and the southern half is partially submerged. It looks like it's submerged in, I don't know,
Well, that sounds like the United States. That northern half is dry, but boy, that southern
maybe
half
about
is
knee deep water if you
is
if you're
submerged
thinking.
in some swampy shit.
Yes.
Huh. All right.
So, is the water on the floor clear enough to see the floor, or is it actually murky?
It's kind of murky.
You might want to use your pole
Hmm.
so you don't fall into the water.
Yeah, I guess I will take my pole and then check the water to see how deep it gets, how deep it goes.
Okay. So you step into the room. The others kind of follow behind you. You take your 10-foot pole and you plunge it into the water at the south end of the room, tapping to see if you can figure out how deep it is. You find pretty quickly that it is, in fact, not that deep. Maybe only about, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet deep. But,
That's fucking deep for a room.
well, yeah, I mean, it's not like super, super deep, though. But yeah, it is pretty deep
For our
at
friend
this,
here, that's goddamn death trap for our
Yeah, that's what he
friend.
said.
that's true, that's true. But as soon as you tap down
Oh, it's
into there,
initiative. It's initiative. Here we come.
Something's there.
uh,
Wait a minute. There aren't currently any tokens on this page to make that can take a turn. What?
Oh,
it's
what are you
fresh.
talking
So as
about?
soon as, yeah, there it go. There you go.
Again, I've got to find it on here.
Yeah, now everybody's like, where's the
Where the fuck? Where?
thing?
Seriously, where
It's
the fuck
by
is it?
dexterity.
Oh, that's it. That's right. It's not even marked. Whatever that was didn't show up. You didn't click him.
Chris's. Why did both of that doesn't make sense. Both of
Hmm.
the things said Chris Copperfield in the little chat thing, but only Roland showed up on the.
That is weird.
Hmm.
unless you're rolling as someone and then clicked on the other character sheet. Because like I can roll as, for example, roll as Cal Elf, but it's as me.
Yeah. Maybe. Okay, that was weird. Anyway. um, as you are stepping into the room and clicking your 10-foot pole down into the water, these shapes start to move up from the water. The water seems to somewhat come alive. Come alive. They emerge, and Sarducci, of course, is up.
I'm looking
There,
to see if I've got anything against water, and the only thing that I've got for water is a scroll of water breathing. So,
long, thin, and constantly dripping, just the way she likes it.
huh.
Well, in fact, these things coming from the water, they are very like tubular. They're kind of long, tubular water tubes, water dongs, basically.
Water.
So Sarducci is definitely on high alert because of the water dongs.
Mm-hmm. So I think I'm gonna try my new weapon out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, I'm channeling Othix.
Oh, don't channel Oil, not his last performance. Mm. 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 Mm.
You fuck. That's awesome though. No, I thought it was I thought it went to the 5, but until I actually looked. But no, I like that. That's okay. That's
All
great.
right. So you smash into one of these creatures, damaging it. It is not destroyed or killed, and there are two more.
There are
And
3.
then there are three of them, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's Chris Copperfield and them. Chris. Not sure exactly what he can do in this situation. Literally just tries to attack the same one that you attacked with his dagger, and he misses absolutely horrendously.
That was spectacular.
Then the three creatures go. The first one attacks Sarducci, but doesn't hit at all. The second one attacks Chuck Testa. Oh my goodness. Same roll. Not even close. Finally, the third one decides to attack Chris. Man, they just completely stunk out. Roland and Chuck are up.
Would you say that they're all wet?
They are definitely all wet. Roland's like, ah, these freaking things. As he completely whiffs out. And it's up to Chuck Testa. There are
I'm
three
doing
of them.
same thing, going at the one right in front of me, or closest to me.
All right. Mm. Lasagna. I love vagina.
Mhm.
Do you remember that video? Well, you hit. the one in front of you it's still up, but now there are two that are injured. And I guess that would be initiative. What the hell? Did that work?
It rolled for Roland.
All right, that's what I wanted it to do. and that. Come on. All
Yep.
right. Chuck Testa is up.
All right, I'm just swinging right back at the same one. There's your one right in front of me.
Woo!
Bam!
Bye.
Woo!
Splish splash. That one is taking a bath because it's dead. It dissipates back into the water, and Roland is up, and so are they. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Do, 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 do. That not.
Wow. Wow. It was there. It was there.
Didn't he get a 2 the last time as well?
I think so. Something close like that.
He's literally going like this to the water.
Man, you had the opportunity to name this wizard instead of naming him Chris Copperfield. You had the opportunity to name him Roland Wands.
What is it now? Rolling wands?
Yeah. Wands.
Yeah. I
Like rolling ones. Roland Wands.
mm,
He could be a wizard named Roland Wands.
true.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Dan, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know about that. I don't
So
know. So
I'm
I
gonna
just rolled a 1 actually for the
for Chris.
that's why I was like, like when you were talking.
Was that for Chris? Or was that for one
No,
of
that
the...
was the monster.
Oh.
It was the one that was going after you that is injured, and
Just now more
it
injured?
actually beats itself off of the wall and is now more injured, in fact. And then the last one, it attacks Chris. It hits him, and oh, for crying out loud.
Do we just lose our wizard?
Uh
Yikes.
Oh goddamn.
so so he gets hit and actually takes a significant amount of damage, more than half his hit points. He's all wet and he's like, it wraps around his neck and drags him into the water.
Oh.
Like it like drags him like face first into the water, and now he's under that like 2 to 3 feet of water, struggling.
Can we see any part of the thing? Or did
He-
it go under the water with him?
That's kind of like seems like it's wrapped around him.
Oh. Well,
And
I don't want to make the mistake of hitting our wizard with the pole hammer, so I'm just gonna go after the injured one.
it's actually also his turn, so he can attempt. No. No. So
Oh no. Oh no. I did not go after the one that had Chris. I went after the other one. But I went after it with the pole hammer.
I mean, they're all like together there as well, though. Oh boy. Hang on. The Sarducci goes. They're all in the water, and the water is shallow. Sarducci takes his pole hammer. He smashes us down, hits the stone, and snap! Right in half.
Ah,
And well, that's that.
Go ahead and roll a d10, Dan.
7.
So the way that it snapped is now it's just kind of like a long-handled axe.
What?
I mean, not an axe. It's kind of like, because it was a pole.
So it's now just a hammer.
So now it's like a hammer. I didn't mean
Okay.
axe, I meant hammer. So now it's like basically like a regular hammer with just kind of a jagged end.
Okay, so I don't know what that's going to be.
That's 1d4.
Okay. God damn.
And I think is that initiative?
Yeah, that's initiative.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay.
I. Hey, there
Oh
we go.
damn, here we go. Oh damn, here we don't go. Although he's the one who's drowning, so that's all right.
Right.
And a bonus stick. Do we get a bonus stick?
A bonus. I mean, I guess there is a stick, yeah. That's true, a bonus stick. I guess there is kind of a stick. It's kind of a little stick. So I guess you could have a little club as well, if you wanted. I guess it would probably. It was. Oathic's staff was pretty long. It was like it's like a club. Yeah, so you got a
Okay.
club now. I
So
guess.
that's a D4 too, right?
Hmm.
All right. Hey, actually, broke it
All
in
right.
half, and now it's the two are D8.
Right.
Yeah.
Chuck is up.
All right.
You're up, Chuck.
So we have what's his name? Chris being drowned by one thing, and there's still one injured one. Other than that, right?
Correct. No, there's one that's just okay.
Just okay. Okay.
Well, no, the injured one is not the one that has Chris, right?
Right. Yeah, there's a fresh one that has Chris, and then there's an injured one that is fighting you.
And is Chris like fully underwater?
Yes.
All right, then I want to try to pull him up, and then if I can pull up like whatever tendril is grabbing him, swipe at it if I get the chance. But the main thing is just pull him out of the water.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check first. That's pretty good.
Woo!
All
Almost
right.
80.
You're able to
Damn.
like yank him up out of the water. I mean, he's seeable. Go ahead and roll an attack roll to see if you can cut the thing that is still kind of wrapped around him. He seems like he's like he's all Luke
roll.
Skywalker in Star Wars in the trash compactor, except for like he's got like a blue water dick wrapped around him.
Oof.
He still has a blue water dick.
He still has a blue water dick, but at least you didn't hit him, so that's happy. All right, well, Sarducci.
So Sarducci still has in his hand his now regular hammer, so that's what he's going to continue to use. I'm not going to switch up, you know.
Okay.
So going for that injured one.
Yes.
Oof, fucker.
Ew.
It was on that 18, hit the damn four-sided dice and roll back to the 5.
It hits you.
Boo.
You receive 3 damage. And also you need to make a saving throw versus
Water dick.
turn yes versus turn to stone or paralyze.
Damn.
All right, Sarducci, the thing wraps around him, and it drags Sarducci into the water.
Wait a minute.
And now
Hold on.
Sarducci.
I thought this tentacle stuff was saved for our OnlyFans.
This is, you know, it's what we're doing. It's Cameron's not here. It's what we're doing. Could have been info, but no. You get water dicks. Now play.
I just have a feeling though that there would have been tentacles in info too. I don't know. There was.
I mean, possibly. I mean, you could. Somebody was gonna go into one of those one of those hollow suites and call up some weird programs.
Oh, dude, does it have hollow suites? Did you tell us that the last time?
It has all kinds of labs. Of course, it has hollow suites. I didn't tell you that the last time, but I was gonna tell you that this time,
Ah,
and I just told you it now.
Spoiler for next week.
Mm. Mm mm mm.
Yeah.
Lasagna.
So it wrapped around me. Did it pull me in?
Mm-hmm. It pulled you in, and now you are Luke Skywalker and under the water.
Damn it! See, I should have used the scroll of water breathing against these things.
And yeah. Oh, before you, let's see. There's the one that is currently on to Chris. It actually leaps off of Chris, and he goes, and it tries to jump on to Chuck Testa, but it misses him. And then it kind of retreats a bit. Roland. Probably another hit that's not going to do nothing.
Oh.
Actually, Roland hits the one that Sarducci was fighting. And that one is finally also now dead. So the only one alive is the one that had just tried to jump on Chuck. It is now a free agent.
Oh, wait a minute. So that means that I'm not under the water anymore. That's the one that wrapped her.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can pop
actually, you're probably under the water. You're probably just popping up from him killing the one that was on you.
Like
So
like
yeah.
like like Arnold in the Predator in that Predator movie. He's coming up out of his.
So yeah, fortunately you don't get any more damage.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, Chris, he looks like crap.
Is it?
He's like, looks like he's nearly on his deathbed. He's like ghostly white,
What's his
barely
turn?
conscious.
What's he
It's
gonna do?
not great.
It's his turn. What's he gonna do?
It's his turn, and basically all he does is kind of takes a deep breath and kind of retreats to the back of the room, actually where he is. He kind of
Okay.
tries to kind of just get behind everybody. Only dicks. Yes, correct. Yeah, that's what it is. Initiative. Rolling, rolling.
Oh, here it comes. Old Chuck.
All right. And then Chuck once again. He's up.
Are you not even gonna? You're not even gonna roll for Chris?
No. Chris is kind of panicking at the back of the room right now.
Done so. It's okay. It's dead this turn anyway. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Well,
It leaps past Chuck and goes for Chris, who's cowering in the back of the room.
let's see. Roland once again waves his sword at it.
Nope.
Yeah.
So here comes Sarducci.
Sarducci at the same time as this one, and
He's coming up out of that water like Arnold, and he's got his hammer.
it's attacking Sarducci at the same time as he is attacking it.
Nope.
Nope.
Nobody misses.
They're passing ships in the night. Chris, yeah, nothing going on there. So, it is initiative again. Chris is actually begging for healing, but everybody's probably ignoring him because everybody else is fighting. Unless Sarducci doesn't ignore him, then
Well,
everybody else is ignoring him.
I've got a lower initiative, so depends on what happens.
Right. True,
Everybody else,
true.
everybody else got roll. Roll.
There's like an extra step with initiative in this game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Ooh, Chuck Test is up.
All right. This time I'm hitting. That's what I'm doing.
Stop saying that.
I think I'm jinxing myself. I am.
Stop saying that.
Roland.
Don't making me pull out my staff. Age of the water turns into steam. That's got to be a hit.
Yep.
No?
Oh wait, no, that's a hit. Oh, I was I was looking at the I see. Yes, that is a hit. It's
That's
not a
gotta
kill
be
hit.
It's like that's
Yeah,
gotta be a
yeah.
hit.
No, this one is a super one. It's really fast, just zipping around. zipping around the room. No, no. That was a hit. It wasn't a kill hit, but finally that one is injured, and it means Sarducci is up. Maybe Sarducci can hit the kill hit.
Nope.
It was right on a 15. It rolled right over.
literally keep hitting my 4 is what keeps happening to it.
Chris still begging for healing, and the last water dong this time goes for Chuck. It almost hits him, but not quite, which is a feat to hit Chuck.
It is.
He's like a monster, but it does not hit him, and that means that it is initiative again. Roll that. Sarducci and Chuck both up. Can they defeat it together? Can the power of friendship
Probably
defeat
not.
the water dogs?
Oh, maybe
Maybe.
so.
Maybe.
Oh, do it. Just please roll, do it.
Mm,
Oh, that would have been
almost.
sweet. That would have been sweet.
that would have been crazy.
Ah,
It's still a hit. I mean,
Yeah. So just they cross the streams and absolutely annihilate this thing. It sprays all over everybody, and they're destroyed. And of course, as I said, there is there's an archway right here.
wait, where? You just pinked it, but I missed it.
It's the archway that you already drew.
Okay, it's there.
And then
Okay.
there's the hallway goes down. There's a hallway that like goes 5 feet and then turns to the. I'll just, instead of trying to go right and left, I'll say turns to the east.
Right.
so before we step into that room, I'm going to pull that scroll out that we just found.
When I said 5 feet, I meant 5 feet and then the hall. That's okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
So I'm going to
Pull the scroll.
pull the scroll that we just found, and I'm
Okay.
going to use the scroll on Chris.
All right.
You want to roll it?
I'll go ahead and roll it. I mean, unless you want to roll it. Do you want to roll it?
I'll just roll it as a cure light and see what
Yeah, that
happens.
works. That works. It's the same.
Didn't it do anything?
No, just give me the description.
It just gave you the. I thought it
You
actually.
probably. Yeah, I
I
don't think it does. I don't think this one does. I think
Oh,
it's
maybe
the other
maybe
one
it
does.
doesn't do it. Okay.
You
Yeah.
you have to actually roll the d6 plus 1 if you want to do it.
Yeah, just go ahead and do it.
All right, fine. All right, he gets 5 hit points back. That's not too bad.
No.
And he's like, "Oh, oh, thank you." and he and he and he gives you a little chick.
A what?
A chick.
A chick of what?
Like a little bird, like a little yellow, like a chick, like a baby chicken.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
I would not have guessed that.
he like pulls it. He like pulls it out from like behind like your mask.
Oh. The scroll. Did it disappear? Or did,
Yeah, the writing all went off of it.
so this was really a one time. Or this was it. This was the last use of the scroll.
Mm.
Okay. I'm going to take the chick and put it in the satchel. Because here's the thing: if we get hungry, I can take my staff
Mhm.
of withering and I can touch the chick and age it for 10 years and turn it into a chicken, to like a big chicken, and then cook it.
Wait, how long do chickens live?
Not very long.
Let's
Because
see.
10 years might be enough to like desiccate it and just like make it like a little skeletal
Well,
chicken. It might.
Hey
five
I
to
don't
ten
Google.
know.
years. Five
Hey
to 10.
Google, how long do chickens live? 5 and 10? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so depending if this thing is like if it turns into a rooster, we can have Cocoban. If it turns into just like a regular chicken, it's just be an old. Hey, by the time it ages 10 years, it's an old chicken. It's time to cook it.
Oh boy. All right. Well,
Yeah.
so you shove the chick, shove,
Yeah.
shove the chick into your.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yes.
terrible. That's
All
terrible.
right. So you do that. You get that chick in there,
A baby
and
rock. That's that's yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it is. The baby rock.
that'd be great.
Oh no, that
Uh,
that would actually be awesome. Raising a baby rock, and like it's your baby rock, and it, that's potentially deadly weapon right there.
true, true. And Chris is just like, I thought it was a chicken. So there are so yes, down here,
Yeah, get some
as
water.
I
I'm
said, you
listening.
see
I'm listening.
yeah, you see there's a hallway that goes down here. Now the hallway is obviously partially filled with water, at least as far as down as you can see.
Wait a
On
minute. Hold on. You said the water is 2 to 3 feet thick or deep. How tall?
yes.
How tall is our friend?
I mean, he's probably like 4 foot. He's not like
So so
that
it's
short,
so
but he's
fucking up
pretty.
to his chin. He's going up to his chin.
It's not great. It's definitely not great.
Okay.
So you notice that on the archway, on the right hand side, there is kind of these statues, column statues, and on the right hand side there is a statue of a merman. He looks like he's holding a trident, but the trident kind of looks weird.
It, is it green and square?
No, it's like he's stone, but the trident is not.
God, this is gonna be bad
It's
already.
looked like there's a way to take it out of his hand.
That's why it's gonna be bad.
Possibly. Go ahead and make a strength check to see if you can wrench it out of this guy's hands.
Is Chuck the only person that can use it? That would be able to use the trident?
Um, probably.
Oh no.
Hmm. You wrench the trident from the merman's hands. It's pretty nice. It's like
Is it
gold, like the end of it. It's like, ooh, this looks cool.
is, is it an initiative?
No,
Hmm.
Cool. Got a cool
Not
trident.
good.
I'll swirl around. I'll do a couple of test stabs.
swirl it around. It's weighted nicely. That's a pretty sweet trident.
Sick. I might use it. Well, actually, I assume it's two-handed.
It's two-handed.
I'll look back. I don't really want to stop using my shield. Do you guys want to use this?
You think I could handle that thing?
I don't think I can actually use it, can I?
No. And neither can the magic user.
All right. Can I strap my shield onto my chest instead of my back?
I don't see why not.
All right. But you know what? I'll do that. I'll put my shield on my chest and then use the trident.
Also, while we're walking down, especially paying attention to statues, but yeah, nothing.
Ah.
Is that the only
Yes.
statue, by the way?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a column on the other side, but there's no statue. Now that you've appeased Chris again, he'll go ahead and try to see if he can see any secrets. Are you headed that way?
You know, it kind of seems like everything's been setting us up to lead that way, so I guess we should head that way.
I mean, there's other doors.
There is, but
Yeah.
We always go left.
the path of least resistance, yeah.
I love how the water is over top of Sarducci when he walks into it. The layer is wrong.
So you go down, and when you turn the corner, you see the hallway goes about 10 more feet and ends with a door to the south.
Okay. And this is all still filled with water.
It's starting to kind of drain a little bit down here. This part seems like it's up a little bit higher. And so it looks like as you move down towards the door, the water is less. Only maybe about an inch or two
Okay.
at this door over on the other side.
Whale rolling. Wrong voice again, but you gotta earn. You gotta earn this 10%. Can you check this door?
Yeah, let me check it.
Man's waterlogged.
Seems good to go.
Yeah, he is a little waterlogged. Maybe that's why he wears the mask. Imagine how moist it is underneath.
Sarducci doesn't have to imagine.
He's got a moist mask too. Mm.
Because he always puts it on before he goes into battle.
Right. Well, uh, Roland says,
Seems good to go.
All right, then I'll go ahead and just open the door.
you you open the door, and before you see an incredibly large room, about 35 by 35 feet at least. This doorway is in the middle of the north wall, and the room has an uneven floors, creating kind of pools in various areas. It seems like this room floods often, though, because you can see there's like a water line that's like in the room that goes up maybe Maybe 4 or 5 feet. Immediately, you see two bodies uh, in the kind of towards the middle of the room.
Can we take these bodies back to the town, get on a spaceship, and go see Sid?
No.
Damn.
No. You cannot do that.
Bodies. By bodies, you mean like not standing, just it looks to
Yes,
be
there are two what you would classify as a bodies
okay.
on the ground, lying on the ground, um, towards towards the middle of the room, like to right kind of right around here. Do you come in and check them out?
I'll look back and inform the group we have some corpses here, and I'll step into the room, but mostly look around the outskirts
Where?
of the room first.
Can you mark where the corpses are?
Um,
So, damn!
That's that's
Wow!
maybe a little large.
Wow! Damn! I was just thinking you just put little like two little X's. Corpse. Can you mark where the corpses are? Everywhere. They're fucking everywhere.
So,
Um. So, two questions. One is how many days has it been since the princess's party disappeared? Or se- or how many days has it been since the survivor came back?
uh, it's only been 2 days because it was a day, and then you did another day of negotiating. So it's just super recent that this guy came back.
Are why is that? Is that blood
There's
and piss?
bodies.
Is that blood? Is that blood and piss?
No, it's ketchup and mustard.
It's
Oh,
ketchup and mustard, of
um,
course.
so, um, how? God damn it! How fresh are they?
You have to go in
Yeah,
and check them
yeah.
out. Another
Okay.
Nate says, "Baby Rock, do do."
That's do do do
Baby
do
Rock.
do.
Oh,
Oh,
is
that's
it?
Baby
Oh,
That's
Shark.
that's the stupid Baby Shark song.
Uh,
F that song.
I don't know what that is.
That was a viral thing several years ago. That was
I
apparently a
see.
fucking terrible song.
I don't know anything about
All
I
right,
would sing
so
it almost daily.
it.
Yeah, I mean at summer camp, Boy Scout camp,
Ah,
pretty frequently.
gotcha.
all right, so
All
I'm gonna
right.
walk. I'm gonna walk forward and start checking these bodies out.
Okay. Sarducci walks forward, and just at a very cursory glance, before he even, when he gets to like within about 5 feet, he can kind of see the. It looks like there's an elf in purple robes, um, a lady, and it she's all like tangled up in like seaweed,
Okay. Does this look
and
like the prince? Oh, that's the thing. Do we know what the princess looks like?
yeah, you saw her when she came in. She kind of looks like Princess Jasmine from
Oh,
like
okay.
Aladdin or something. She's exotic.
So this is not the princess.
This is definitely not. This is some ginger girl, and she is some gingery elf that is wrapped up in seaweed. She looks like she's strangled. Her
Okay.
neck may be broken. There's also a little halfling. The halfling looks like he probably was a thief. and he also looks drowned.
Let me
Both
guess.
of them look slightly bloated,
The ginger
and
is ketchup. The halfling is mustard.
right, and actually, as Sarducci walks towards them,
Hmm.
um, they both of them kind of start to like kind of go shuffle. Sarducci knows what's happening,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and it's the initiative. Nathan says, I make my own character sheets. I do mostly as a troll, but after a while, mine started being really streamlined. I can't even talk. To the character and game I'm playing, I also get to color and draw all over them. Back when we played like real in the table, I used to make my own character sheets. One of these days, maybe I'll put up one of my homemade character sheets.
I have a whole bunch of them too. Obviously.
Right. And then another Nate says it was part of our high school clown troops routine in the 90s before Korean foxes resurrected it. What?
Is that Baby Shark? Is maybe what he's asking?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know
I'm not
anything
sure.
about it. I've literally never heard of it. Going down in the 90s.
Hmm.
So yes, Sarducci. Yeah,
But I'm the
it's
only one who's rolled initiative. So.
oh, that's right. It is initiative for everybody, in fact. For everyone.
Initiative. Nice.
I guess, Chris is feeling better, so he'll.
Damn.
Hey, look at that.
Damn. Well,
Dang, 666. Well, it looks like.
before they do anything, though, you know what's going to happen.
Ah, yes, of
You,
course.
you,
Sarducci
you know
obviously up.
you know what's going to happen. So it's
Right.
it's well that's just like fucking
Right.
ridiculous.
Yeah, and they actually just both go poof. And that was the end of that combat.
That's the one of the good things about having like a high level, having a decently leveled priest. Is you can just go.
Yeah. So both the
Fuck it.
bodies like slump to the ground and kind of just go.
I like to
So
imagine
And
Chuck was looking at the wall, just like here's a splash, turns around, is like, huh? And then goes
huh?
back to
Yeah,
searching.
probably.
all right, so I'm gonna check the bodies now.
Okay. So you check the bodies. The elf looks like the elf had a short sword on her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, her the only other real thing of note that she's got in her bag is her spell book, but it's like drenched in water.
Is it a spell book? Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
she's an elf. She's a
Mm-hmm.
she's a magic user, like fighter type person. So yeah, she has a spell book, but it's drenched. So it's possible you might be able to get some stuff out of that spell book. It's possible it could still be valuable in somewhat, but right now it's like waterlogged. It doesn't even look like you could open it safely without
Actually,
totally destroying it.
he's literally handing it to Chris.
Uh Chris tosses it back into like one of the pools. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna find anything in there. And
Now, what about the halfling?
the halfling has is wearing leather armor. The halfling has a few daggers, a couple of daggers, two daggers, and thieves' tools. Uh, the halfling also has some waterlogged torches. There's food with both of these people, but it's no good.
It's not.
It's
It's not
yeah,
iron.
it's not iron now. It's they were standard rations and they're ruined.
Can I tell from an examination how they were turned? Can I tell if it was were they turned by other undead, or can I tell? You know, do you get what I'm meaning?
Yeah,
Were they
yeah. Go ahead and roll a wisdom check. See if there's any kind of telltale signs of anything.
Yeah,
Uh, it's hard to tell. You don't. I mean, there's nothing specifically letting you know that like, oh, there was some,
like
necromancer or
like a
anything that did like some sort of a ritual or anything like
like
that. No,
no bites.
no bites, nothing like that. No, no.
Mhm.
No, and they're not even like that, they're bloated because they've been in the water, but they're not even that long. They weren't even that long dead. Couple of days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I want to waste it? Hmm. I so okay. Question about this.
Hmm.
I have a speak with dead spell. Less than 7 days deceased. Two questions.
Um I think you destroyed the corpses.
Oh yeah.
I think
Right.
'cause you didn't just turn them like you yeah, I don't think there's anything left to talk to.
Okay. Okay.
I think you destroyed the corpses when you did that. So unfortunately, probably not. You do know. Make an intelligence check.
Nah, I don't.
Uh, Chuck, make an intelligence check.
Oh
You never
yeah.
know. You never know.
Yeah, 40% chance.
Wow!
Yeah,
Look at that.
40% chance. There it is.
Chuck remembers that there was there should be one more person besides the princess, and you think it was a dwarf.
Okay.
Oh, I will. Yeah, we're missing one. There should be one more guy somewhere.
Other than the princess. All right, this room does have two doors down on the right and left wall, so on the east and west wall. Only about 5 foot from the south wall, there's a door to the right and a door to the left.
The south wall, like so.
So, yeah, like that.
I am going to take my time though, and I am going to.
Check the room. That's what I wanted to do. Is
Yeah.
also check the.
Sure.
But there's
Especially the
nothing else. There's
walls.
nothing else in this room besides the two desiccated corpses.
That's correct. Um,
I like to think I'd be going around with my new trident, like, poking pretty much everything on the wall. Just to,
ah. Uh, Anything in here to find? Ah, yes. It's actually pretty easy to notice. One of the pools has something sticking out of it. And when Chuck goes over to check it, there's like a chest, like an iron chest, kind of like poking out, like just the
I was gonna say,
corner of it poking out of the water.
the princess's chest is poking out of the water.
No.
I will immediately poke it with my trident, uh, and then inspect it
You hear like a
further.
clink of metal on metal.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull it out of the pool and wave everyone over.
You pull it out of the pool, and yeah, it's a pretty decent sized iron chest.
Is it
When you
locked?
pull it out, you can hear jingling in it. Like you can
Oh,
hear like coinage as you're pulling it up.
there's sleigh bells in there.
Yeah. It's locked.
Is there just like a padlock on it, pretty much? Oh, then
Mhm.
I'm smashing it.
Okay.
Not even waiting for the
Oh no.
halfling.
All right, go ahead and make a what are you smashing it with? Are you smashing it with your
I was
like your
looking at if
weapon?
I had. Hmm.
You want to borrow this? He hands him the hammer.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll smash with that hammer.
All right. Go ahead and just roll a 20. That'll
Eleven.
Yeah. Smash right off. Inside,
It's
you
initiative
find
because this thing's a mimic.
yeah. Nah, it's not that big. Inside, you
Baby
find
mimic.
1,200 gold pieces.
12.
1,200.
1,200.
Oh,
1,200 gold pieces.
okay. I thought you said just 12.
No, 1,200, as in 1,200 gold pieces.
All right.
Nice.
Hey, score!
Oh, sick. This looks to be about 700
Five.
gold pieces.
5. It's a 5 of gold.
Looks like 3,000 gold to me.
I love how every single person in Dungeons and Dragons can instantly do math when they look at coin.
Yes.
It does not matter how dumb you are. You look at coin and you can instantly do the math.
I mean, it's like you're an adventurer, so it's what you live for,
Yeah.
So it's like that's the one thing that matters.
You look at it, it's like, oh,
So you're like, oh yeah, yeah. Every
that's
every uh every
that's
PC has like
that
has
is
like
that is 5,463 gold, 2 electrum, 5 copper, and a half of the silver piece is about halfway down.
yeah, like everybody is able to like guess the jar of
Yes.
marbles or whatever.
Oh God. Barkeepers hate us because we can always guess the eggs.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. All right. So, you got your spoils.
Um, okay, so it's not something we're going to be carrying around with us, but just checking the chest. Are there any secret compartments in the chest?
Nah, it's a pretty rough hewn, like just iron chest. It's pretty basic.
Okay,
You can
no,
tell that there's nothing.
nothing else in any of the small
Nah.
pools.
Let's see. No, you search around and even with Roland's exceptional skills, you don't really find anything else in here.
Okay,
so?
I say we keep going left.
All right. You go over to that door. It is closed. Roland, I guess, will come take a look, do some thievy things. As far as he tells you, it's okay. And then steps away.
All right. Well, I'll give it a try. I'll go ahead and open the door normally, I
Open the
suppose.
door.
Yeah.
You you open the door to this room. You see another fairly large room, about 25 foot wide by maybe about 30 foot deep. It has a large mosaic on the floor that looks like it depicts some sort of a sea battle. You okay?
Describe it.
Yeah, Opera doesn't like control clicking. It just closed roll 20.
Ah! Womp
So
womp. The
describe in
room appears to be completely empty.
describe in minute detail the sea battle.
What? It's like it seems to be a sea battle between two ships and a kraken.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Maybe. Well, you know what though? In this room, maybe that trident is going to do. Maybe that trident is going to help us in this room.
Okay, we're back. How big did you say this room was?
Big. It's about 25 feet wide and about 30 feet deep.
25 by 30.
And it's empty, other than a large mosaic on the floor depicting a sea battle between two ships and a kraken.
Hey, did you know that? Speaking of sea battles, did you know that pie in the Bahamas is like $2.25 a slice? Pie in the Jamaica is like $2.50 a slice because those are the pie rates of the Caribbean.
I was really thinking, that's not too bad for pie.
Hmm. Are those the actual pirates of the Caribbean, though, Dan?
I have no idea.
Because that's what I want to know. Yeah, wide and deep, the way he likes it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So does the mosaic cover the entire floor? And it's a mosaic, so it's like made out of stone or is it painted on?
It's made out of
Like
pieces.
okay,
It's
okay.
a mosaic, yeah, yeah. And it's depicted on, let's say, all but about the outer 5 foot of
Okay.
the room.
What's on the ceiling?
The same mosaic.
Oriented the same way, like it's a mirror, or is it flipped?
It looks like it's a mirror.
Anything on the walls?
The walls are normal stone, but the walls over here, like the walls in the previous room, have a water line. And there's like kind of debris and some like kind of seaweed and stuff in here. So it appears that sometimes the room is filled with water.
Okay. Which has gotta suck for the levels of Mega Dungeon that are below us.
Right. Definitely. Definitely not good for those levels.
Looking from our vantage point, Are there any doors or openings in any of the walls?
Not that you can see, no. Not
Okay.
readily visible anyway.
What do you think?
Well, I don't see anything in there. But then again, sometimes there are mysteries.
And you would detect anything in there?
I detect mysteriousness.
If I'm a paying you a 10%,
No.
I don't know if Sarducci likes this guy. Sarducci is now like, shouldn't have wasted that fucking scroll. This dude.
Well, what's the hold up?
We got to
We going in
explore
that
it.
room?
What are we going through that roof?
Well, he's got a lisp and he's juicy. Times it's a little hard to hear Roland.
Tap your trident on the floor and see what happens.
All right, you know what? I will do what I did in the last room. I'll just tap it on the floor and do the whole room, inspecting it the same way.
Walk around. Oh, excuse me. Tapping your trident on the floor
So as he does
on the
that,
mosaic.
I'm gonna walk around the walls and start to detect secrets.
Okay. You're looking around the walls. Don't see nothing, but the others come in behind you. Taking a look at things too. But everybody kind of walks around. You spend a good 10 minutes searching around here, checking the walls, checking the floors, checking everything, and nothing.
How is the mosaic attached to the floor? Or is it attached to the floor?
Yeah, it's like it's maybe embedded in some kind of like plaster.
Okay.
In fact, when Chuck was like kind of tapping, he might have even like cracked some of the tiles.
Okay. So now in the room,
Mhm.
looking down and looking up, are there this is a Where's Waldo. Are there any subtle differences?
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Am I smart enough to notice any differences? No.
You don't see any differences. If there are subtle differences, they're very subtle, and they would possibly, take. You might even have to get like boosted up and like really, really examine closely. But from here, they look identical. Basically, I mean, there's like when you say subtle differences, they're not exactly perfect
Because of the nature of the mosaic.
because of the nature of the mosaic. So there are differences, but it's as far as anything that really sticks out.
That's what I mean. Anything that's like anything that would tell a different story from bottom to top.
No. The artist it appears that the artist attempted to make the ceiling as close to the a copy of the floor as possible is
Okay.
what you would be seeing basically.
Is there anywhere in this room where water can get in besides the door? Because obviously this room does flood.
You don't see any specific areas. However, there are some kind of like the walls are kind of a little cracked in some areas. You don't think that would allow that much water in here though. So it's kind of hard to say unless it because the door is not watertight. The door also has a watermark on it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe.
So if I start going around, boy oh boy, and tapping on, when you say each part of the mosaic is a stone, are they little stones, big stones?
Yeah, the mosaic tiles are little.
Okay,
And they're like different shapes too. It's almost like one of those mosaics that's like kind of make it made out of like odd shaped or broken tiles.
okay. Because I was
Um,
gonna say going around and taking the hammer, or no, taking the club and like tapping all over the place to see if there's any place that sounds hollow.
you like tap a couple of different places on the floor. You don't find any place that sounds hollow. You also crack a couple of the tiles. And in fact, when you crack a tile, it one of them's kind of loose. Like
I pick
one that you cracked is loose.
I pick it up.
When you pick it up, you kind of just pull it out of the bed of plaster or whatever it is. So you see that it's it is made like a traditional mosaic. Like there's some sort of kind of a
Okay,
plaster or some sort of material with these tiles pushed into it of different colors.
okay.
Huh. Seems just like an art room to me.
But there is another door in the other room.
Yep, I say we move on then.
All right. You make your way back out of this room over into the back into this large room, over towards this door over here. It looks pretty much identical to the door on the other side.
Guess we'll have Tiny do his thing.
Ah, yes. Seems okay to me.
All right, same thing. Just open the door normally.
Okay. The door's not locked. When you open the door, the room is about the same size. This room over here is about the same size as this room on the other side. It seems to be. But when you open the door, you're surprised because there's some light inside. It's the room seems to be kind of glowing, a faint green glow. There's water on the floor that is also glowing. The water is the everything in here kind of has a faint green glow, and there's still more dripping and that sort of thing. There is a single door in the middle of the north wall.
Single door, north wall. What? All right. I'll go ahead and step in first and start doing the perimeter, poking things with my trident.
Okay.
Or Ducci will follow and start going around the wall and start to.
Everybody kind of comes into the room and begins doing their searches. And only a few moments after
It's a
everyone steps
mystery.
into the room, that 5 figures rise from the water. The form of sludgy mud takes shape into humanoid figures, and there are 5 kind of goopy, muddy monsters. And they're attacking you, and it is initiative. And they're eating shit right away.
And so are we.
Well, I mean, at least the NPCs are doing okay. So Roland is like, what the hell? Oh, he's Timmy now.
Timmy now.
And yeah, he that's about
It's Timmy disguised as Roland.
that is about right.
Why he's wearing the mask.
Chris casts mirror image. Only one other of him appears, sadly, and Check Tusta is up.
Check Tusta?
Check Testa.
Checking.
Wait, what did I say?
You said
Check
Tusta.
Testa.
You said check Tusta. And check Tusta is up.
This now that I've eaten this lasagna, I'm getting tired.
Damn, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
But uh, wait, Chuck?
Yeah, I'm still a 3, but I was
What happened?
What happened?
um there we go. All right, delete that. Now we bring it back out. Okay.
There he
Um
is.
so what if I wanted to charge one of these mudmen and attack it with my trident? What would I roll?
Um, let's see. Let me. Is there? I'm trying to think. In in BX, do they even have like a charge mechanic?
That's hilarious. It's check Tusta now.
Oh, I see. I see. I see now. I understand what's happening. I don't know if there's actually a. I don't think there is. I think it's a I'm gonna say it's a regular attack roll. But if you're charging with this thing, let's see. Uh, Go ahead and just roll your attack roll and see what happens. 'Cause I don't know if there's enough room to really make a difference for any extra charging anything. Oh, it's a 1d10.
Woo.
Roll attack roll. Yeah, let's just put it right. That.
That is a hit, and you go and you squish your trident through this muddy man, and you tear his muddy flesh asunder, and he's dead. And your trident's all gross now. Good thing there's water everywhere. You can wipe it off. You know. But yes, you killed one, and that means Sarducci is up.
Yeah, Sarducci decided to pull that Morning Star, so he's ready.
Okay.
And he will do that.
Ooh, Sarducci hits as well. He doesn't kill his, but does a great amount of damage to it. And they go. The one that Sarducci hit.
They go.
They go tries to attack him. Ooh, hits him for 3 damage. And make a saving throw versus turn to stone paralysis.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. Ain't nothing happening there.
Yeah. You good. You good.
I have resolve.
Correct. It's initiative. Oh wait, it's not initiative. There's still a bunch of them that have to go. What the fuck am I talking about? I almost let you guys get off the hook with one attack. I am very tired.
Come
Fuck
on now.
that.
It's Check Tusta, man. Check
Right.
Tusta just did it.
So one of them towards check Tusta definitely does not hit check. Of course, one of them's trying to hit Chris. Didn't happen. There's a hit coming to Roland and actually hit Roland. Roland.
How deep is the water in this room?
No, it's just like a little. It's like a little bit of water, just a little
Okay.
bit. It's not like super deep like the other.
Okay.
He's hit. Not terribly bad, but then he also has to do that. So
Oh no.
when they hit your thief, he's now all covered in this like mud, and now he's like kind of moving slowly.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Get splooged.
he got splooged on. He did. All right, and then okay, now it's initiative. Wake up to Dick Splooge, says Country Fried Minis. Hello, sir. We're getting ready to wrap up here probably pretty soon. You're late, sir. What
Better
was I
late than
doing
never,
here?
though.
That's true. Better late and welcome, of course. Were you napping? Let's see. Rolling Bigs. Man, I took a nap and it's basically tomorrow.
Yep.
Another Nate says, man got skeeted on. Ah, yes, he did. He did indeed. Not you, Country Fried. I mean, we don't know. Maybe you got
No,
skeeted
you
on,
could.
but
I mean,
he's
sometimes you
talking
take a.
about the thief Roland
I don't know,
Biggs.
man. Sometimes you take a nap after that shit.
That's true. Don't even bother to clean up. Oh, and then of course Roland with the absolute garbage initiative.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Okay, Chuck Testa is up.
Nah, man, that's Czech Tusta.
Chuck Testa is up.
All right. I dispatched one. I guess I'm just going in a line. Just whoever's closest. I'm still sticking with my trident.
Okay. The very next one is the hurt one.
Yeah.
Is its name William?
Maybe.
Woo!
Ooh.
Min
Woo!
damage.
Well, that one. Yes. Smash, smash. Ploop, ploop. Oh, what a relief doop. I don't know what I'm talking about. That one's dead. That one's dead. There's only 3 left. I'm really tired. And let's see. It's their turn. Got a 4. So one of the remaining ones lashes out at Chuck since it just destroyed his companion. And oh my goodness, that is definitely a hit. I gotta get out a special die here.
Oh no. Got a 20er on that one.
Whoa, my goodness. Oh, Chuck, sir. Okay, you got. Damn. All right. Chuck is hit for
Would this
9 damage.
happen to be a melee attack?
I mean it it is a melee attack. I do sound a little delirious. It is a
Oh,
melee
never mind.
attack.
I'm not using my shield right now. Never mind.
Oh, you have your shield strapped. That's right. You have your shield strapped
Yep.
to your
I
front.
just take it.
So that's right. Okay, so it's you take 9 damage, and also you make your saving throw versus paralyzed turned to stone, but make it a negative at a -4 penalty.
-4. All right.
Yeah.
So I actually put in -4, not just 4, right? Or do I put in just flat 4?
You're trying to
just
get over, so I guess it would just be no -4,
Yeah.
right? Right? I think.
All right.
Just roll it and then do it in your brain.
Well,
Yeah, there's
I
that
already
too.
put it in there. I put in -4, so that is right. That is the right number.
Ah, okay. All right, yeah. So that so you're not slowed by the stuff. However, you are you are temporarily stunned for this round. But you already went this round, didn't you?
I already went. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. All right. And then does everybody on your side just totally suck? Yeah, I guess so. All right. So, Chris
Oh, Sarducci goes at the same time as Chris does.
he's just going to dagger it up. Actually hit. So Chris did damage another one. Sarducci. Sarducci hit as well. Also damaged one. And then Roland.
Moving very slowly.
Very slowly. Oh yeah, by the way, Sarducci, you are affected by a -2, but you still hit.
Why am I affected by a negative
Because
2?
aren't you slow?
No.
Wait, you're not slow?
No, I did not fail
Ah,
my saving throw.
you saved. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I, s-
Nobody's
I, s-
slow.
I saved
Wait,
with a
no,
19.
the thief is not.
The thief is slow.
The thief is slow. So actually, that's
No,
his
the DM
hit.
is slow.
The DM is definitely slow right now. The DM is like mad slow. Even with his slowness, he hit and he actually killed that first one. So there's only 2 left. There's one hurt, one not hurt, and it is initiative. All right.
At this point, I think Chris is just copying me.
I think so. Saducci and Chris.
So he's just gonna go after this thing. He's on a roll, so he's gonna keep swinging, man.
All right. Trying to
Keep
finish this one off.
keep swinging. Oh yeah.
You hit it. You damaged it. It is just barely hanging on. It's just like hanging on by a thread of like of gloopy
Yeah.
muddiness. And Chris, he's gonna try and finish it off for you. Can he do it? Yeah, fuck no. He cannot. They go before Chuck, though. There's 2. One. Is it going to go for Sarducci or is it going to go for Chris? It's going to go for Sarducci. It's going to hit Sarducci. It's going to hit him for 3 damage, and he's going to need to make a saving throw. And then the other one, is it going to go for Chuck or... Oh, it's going to go for Chuck. All right, Sarducci's still good.
Yep.
That other one goes for Chuck, totally misses. And it is Chuck's turn.
All right. I am continuing at, well, I guess going at the one that just attacked me, and I'm poking
Poke 'em.
with the trident.
Poking at the
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's still
Ah,
a hit, and that's actually still a kill. But it would have been a
man.
lot cooler if it was
Yeah.
a 20.
Ah.
So.
I just stab it
Yeah.
a bunch of times, and then like 3 seconds later, it just uneventfully dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Trunks and Frieza.
Yep.
You know. You know what I'm talking about. If you
Yep.
know, you know. All right. Roland. There's only one Mudman left, and it only has very, very few hit points. So let's see if your hireling can end the combat.
No. Not at
Not at
all.
all. No. Not
He's just
a
he's
thing
just
that
like
happens.
he's like this. We've gone 3 times, all of us, and he's still in this.
And it's not a critical failure because it's not a natural, but technically he got a 0.
damn.
Because he's at negative
Doesn't minus.
2 for like
Yeah.
because he's affected by the mud, so he's
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
minus
That's what I'm
2
saying.
for all his stuff. So
He's coming in like, I'm gonna hit it.
right,
Hmm.
that's exactly what's happening. All right, initiative one last time, right, guys?
Nope. It's gonna take 5 more rounds to beat this guy.
Yeah, 5 more rounds for this one. This one.
Oh
This
no!
one dude.
I think this guy's gonna die at this point, unless all of us whiff. Whiff.
Yeah.
What about Chris? Is he gonna get a 6? I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. That is
he
amazing.
he is copying you. He's definitely copying
Yes.
you.
Flattery.
You realize he's like folded an origami mask that's
Oh
like
God.
yours.
Oh my God.
Chuck
Hilarious.
Testa.
Come on,
Chuck
Chuck.
Testa, you're
All
up.
right.
This thing's got like 1 hit point.
Oh, I'm doing a patent pending spin move. I guess that's
Ah,
not his
yes, the
character.
Oh
patent
God.
pending spin move. Excellent.
I don't know if it works with the trident, but
Let's try this. Ooh.
Oh
It works
damn.
with the trident.
It apparently
Boy,
does.
that
You like
was
spin the trident. You're like making spaghetti
bad.
or like twirling spaghetti. Yes, that obviously takes out the last Mudmen spinning TM, says Country Fried Minis. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy, and that means that combat has ended. The
James,
Mudmen,
the game tonight is probably ended.
the Mudmen, yeah, I'm pretty tired. The Mudmen are
Yeah.
destroyed. They're dead. Did you want to go ahead and search the
Search.
area real
Loot the
quick?
Yeah.
room. Yeah.
Yeah, let's search the room.
All
I think
right.
I already searched it when I came in though.
Well,
Or
no,
rolled.
'cause I think as we
You
were
kind of got
going around.
interrupted, basically. Yeah. Don't count any of those. All right. Well, you're looking around, and
Can we search the Mudmen?
you find that there is a or Roland is like, "Hey, what's this?" And he picks up what appears to be a long, thin case.
Okay.
When he opens it up, inside there's a wand. And I guess he gives it to Chris.
Yeah. Come
Chris
on.
is like,
Let that son of a bitch be a wand of wonder because oh my God,
nah,
that is such a broken
wand of
a
wand of
wand.
wonder.
That is
Yeah.
such a that is such a bro. Remember Alsatia had that wand of wonder? That was such a broken
Hmm. I don't like the look of
magic
this
item.
chat, says Nathan. Normalize character death. Yeah. I mean, hey, it can always happen. It can always happen at any point. A wand of blunder, yes.
That would be even better.
Yeah. Nah, it's
Elephants.
my favorite magical item is the dick of many things. You've heard of the dick of many things, right?
I
Curse
heard
of Marble Craze When.
I heard it was a little crooked.
Says Country Fried Minis. They have 9 pineapples, which in medieval fantasy is wildly luxurious, says Nathan. Yeah, it's true.
Well, we are in a
Well,
jungle, so
That is true. That is true. You're deep, deep, deep in a jungle. Well, I'm not sure that I can continue any further with anything really. Um, it's likely that I am going to pass out when I leave this stream, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But let's see. Let's
So
get
we actually
over.
do need to. We do need. We can't talk about it. We've got to talk offline about this. 'Cause the next Wednesday is okay, but the following two
Oh,
Wednesdays are not going to be okay.
Oh
So
yeah.
wait,
may
what?
so maybe if Cameron comes in next week, we can talk about
Why?
this
I
because Christmas Day is a Wednesday and New Year's Day is a Wednesday. And they're going to and I can almost guarantee you that people are not going to be doing
Yeah,
things.
yeah, 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 yeah.
New Year's Day maybe,
I was gonna say New Year's Day.
but
You
yeah,
know,
Christmas evening, no, no way.
depending on how we all do New Year's Eve, we could actually start early. I don't work New Year's Day, obviously.
Right.
We could start early on New Year's Day.
Yeah. Maybe it's
Like,
just Christmas that we have to worry about.
hmm
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think,
that's
yeah,
possible.
I don't, yeah, Christmas Day. I think that people are probably going to be doing things. I
Yeah,
have a feeling
Christmas
that
Day
can't.
we're probably not playing.
Yeah,
I have a
yeah,
feeling we'll
hmm
figure that out. But
yeah,
New Year's Day, that's a possibility.
yeah. It is. Yeah, it is.
You know, what we'll figure it out. We'll have to take a look at our schedule. As oh shit, no, that's not.
Uh,
I didn't spill anything. We're good.
you
We're
rolled.
good.
You rolled the two.
We're good. We're all right. Um,
Cat won the
once
lasagna.
again, we've got some Planescape, Castles and Crusade stuff coming up. The very first thing on Saturday. Garrett, don't forget to record me that outro so that I can put all that together and actually have the video out on time on Saturday. That'll be cool. Then we'll have some more Saturday videos and all that stuff. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Um, uh,
That's it.
that's it. That's
Just,
yeah.
let's
It's
just go.
probably yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think we should
Thank you
probably
for
just go.
our lovely chat, Nathan, another Nate, Cameron from Country Fried Minis, not our Cameron, who is having insomnia, and hopefully our Cameron, slept, which that's what I got to do. If you like minis and painting minis, check out Country Fried Minis, friend of the channel, great supporter. We love them over there, and
Next
any-
Tuesday on Country Fried Minis, TTRPG Tuesdays.
right, I'll be there. Hopefully more coherent. Maybe not. I don't know. Hopefully not. It doesn't even matter.
I think you should play it this way because
Right,
you
right,
got to
right.
play a puppet. So
Oh, that's right. I do have to play a puppet. Oh, I have to play a puppet.
yeah, you do.
Oh no. Oh. Oh, what if I made a puppet?
I, dude, dude.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Make a
Maybe I'll
dude.
make a puppet like just a really really shitty one, like a sock, and like just really make a really shitty Chiblo Funk puppet. Maybe I'll try and do that and try and be on camera, but just with the puppet.
That'd
We'll
be
see.
amazing.
We'll see. I'll try and do that.
Yep.
Anyway, that is also on Country Fried Minis channel. I'll be over there next Tuesday. We'll be back here
Next
next
Wednesday.
Wednesday for maybe up and away our main campaign. Maybe we'll be back here if something else crazy happens. Either way, any last words, guys?
Like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the good things, all the YouTube things.
Good night.
Until next
Good
time.
good luck.
See you
Yeah.
guys.
See ya.
In a long forgotten land, in a jungle dark and deep,
Yeah.
there hides a ruined site, a tower temple, and a key.
Really?
But what lies within, and what lays beneath, monsters, treasures, traps,
Very
and more,
tired.
is what adventurers truly seek.
Damn.
Mega Dungeon!
I was thinking about it today.